Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Robin. If you happen to be new today, I'm posting this winter decorating marathon video for all my friends out there who are already over their Christmas decor. They're already taking down their Christmas decor and they're ready to add just some winter touches to keep their home a little cozy and welcoming for the winter season. I do not decorate for winter until I get all of my Christmas decor down. That's going to be a couple of days before I can get it all down. So I'm going to post this video for you guys to give you some decorating ideas for your home for winter. I've included a couple of my 2022 decorating videos. You guys are going to see my dog Ziggy. He's now passed away, but if you've been around long enough to remember when we had a dog in the house, we actually had 2 dogs in the house at one point, let me know in the comment section. Thanks for stopping by, friends, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. Introduce yourself if you're new, and let's get started. Hi friend, welcome back to my channel. I'm Robin if you happen to be new today. Today we're in the kitchen and I'm decorating my kitchen hutch for winter. So if you're here for some winter decorating ideas in your kitchen, hit that thumbs up button for me and let's get going. Okay, I'm going to start by showing you a before shot of my hutch. If you've missed my past video, I took the hutch, I decluttered it, I organized it, I pulled it away from the wall, I pulled down some old wallpaper, I painted the wall behind the hutch. I did so much in my last video, so be sure to go check that out if you haven't. I'll link it below. But today's a perfect day for me to get everything back on the hutch and get it decorated for winter. I love the little slots that are here on this hutch. They're perfect for me storing my risers and my cutting boards, a lot of my favorite items I like to decorate my kitchen with. This is just the perfect little storage spot for them here on the hutch. So we'll put all these back where they go, and then I'll show you a few things I'm going to decorate with here on the hutch today. I'm going to start by showing you guys a few of my white dishes that I love to collect. I love the combination of old stuff and new stuff when it comes to decorating in my kitchen, and my hutch is the perfect place to display my white dish collection. I have a lot of creamers, a lot of white saucers, a lot of pitchers, so I'll show you a few things that we're going to decorate today with on the hutch. I actually got to go thrifting the week that I was on vacation, which was about a week ago, and I posted a video of that, and so that'll be linked below also if you missed my first thrift with me video of 2024. It was a lot of fun. I found a lot of great things, and so I'll link that video below. Okay guys, I always love to start off with a lamp when it comes to my kitchen hutch. I love having all the overhead lights off in the house at night and just having all my lamps on. If you've been around a while, you know that I'm a huge lamp girl. I have a lamp or 2 in almost every room of my house. So we're just going to use this simple little wooden lamp today, and I put a riser on it because I needed it to kind of be the same size or the same height as my cookbook holder that you see here. So I'm just going to add my Magnolia table cookbook here. I have seen one, I haven't found it at my Target yet, but I've seen a cookbook from Magnolia that has like a dark green emerald cover on it, and I've been dying to find that because I think that would look so good here on my hutch. So I'm on the lookout for that cookbook that's got that emerald green or kind of a forest green cover on it. Okay, so I always usually have a plant here. This plant has been here for a while now. It hasn't died on me, and it really likes being on this top shelf because of that window that's right there by the front door. It gets a pretty good bit of sun here. Okay, so that's pretty much what I have so far on the top shelf. Now, don't get too comfortable because you guys know, if you've been around a while, that I usually will change something up after I've sat on it or watched it or kind of looked at it for a little bit. And of course, I will go back and change that top shelf just a little bit, but not right now. First, we're going to move to the second shelf, and I'm going to do a little matchy-matchy here. Sometimes I like that symmetrical look, and today is that day. So I'll take three pictures on the right side, and then I'll put 3 pictures on the left side, a large, a medium, and a small. And just to kind of break up that white, because that is a lot of white there, but I just love the look of that. That's very aesthetically pleasing to me. But to break that up, can you guess what I'm going to add? Of course, I'm going to add some greenery. A lot of you guys say, Robin, you use too much greenery on stuff, but I love it. I love adding a touch of greenery to things. It just gives it a little bit of character, a little bit of layering to me. And so I'm just going to take some of my white saucers, and those are little miniature, I guess they're called mini wreaths, I believe. I got those off of Hobby Lobby several years ago. I got those from Hobby Lobby several years ago, and I use them all the time. I also will take some little napkin rings that are floral and use those as little mini wreaths also. So that's a good idea if you want to pick you up some of those. Just like I said, sometimes you just need a little something to break up a certain color or just to break up a certain look, and those little mini wreaths are perfect. Okay, now we're going to work on this little sugar and creamer set that has such a story to it. If you missed my Thrift With Me video, you'll miss the story where the little creamer that you see there. First of all, I bought that little creamer. It's not completely white, but I bought it because I really love green in my kitchen. And so when I bought that little creamer all by itself at an antique store, I picked it up because I loved the little rim of green that it had on it. Then when I was shopping, I've had that for months now. Then I was shopping last week, I found the little sugar bowl that matches it. So I was so tickled. So I got each of those at 2 different antique stores, of course in my same town, but 2 antique stores. And now I've got the matching set, and I could not be happier. I think they're absolutely beautiful, and I'm just tickled that I now have a matching set. So what I'm showing you here, guys, is okay, so that would be the little set all by itself, just plain Jane on that little riser. And then here's what it looks like if you'll just add a little faux plant to it, just a little bit of greenery, just to kind of break up that plainness. I don't know what the proper word is, but I thought that it just was too plain without that touch of greenery. Then that greenery kind of makes it flow. Now that, to me, that second shelf flows better because you've got the little greenery under the little white pictures, and then you've got your little greenery pot on that little riser. So that's kind of how my mind works. It's crazy, but I'm just trying to tell you guys how I'm thinking, or what I'm thinking when it comes to decorating this hutch. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it may not, but I just kind of want to give y'all an insider of what I'm thinking as I'm decorating this. Now, this little tray that I got it at Christmas time. I got it off of Amazon to display my Christmas dishes, and I thought, gosh, what a perfect way to keep using it for winter. And I'll display some of my antique little white saucers. This little white coffee pot or teapot that you see here came from my friend Charlotte's. Probably all of those little white saucers also might have came from Charlotte's Trade Days. I know the little teacups that you're about to see here did, but my friend Charlotte, for all you guys that live around my town, I know y'all already know about her, but just in case, Charlotte and David own a Trade Days here in our little hometown, and they have the best items. It's a pretty large, maybe about an acre. She has lots of little houses out in the back. She has one called Granny's Kitchen that has nothing but kitchen supplies, and she has the cutest stuff there. But you may not be able to find a solid piece of a solid white dish there, because I try to buy all that she has. Okay, so to kind of break up all the white that's going on here, guys, I'm just going to add in those little wooden spoons, and those are the little wooden, measuring cups, whatever you want to call those, and then another little wooden spoon there in that little sugar bowl. Now, I could have added some greenery or maybe a dish towel into that little tray, but I may do that later, but I'm going to leave that tray just like that. Now, this is one of my very favorite creamers. I love this little squatty creamer with that great little handle on it. I just love it. It's one of my favorites. So I really want to display this here on the hutch. So I just took a regular wreath and set it on that wreath, as you can see, and just added some wooden spoons to kind of continue that look of wood here on the hutch. I just love that look of white up against wood. It is so, so pretty. And don't get too comfortable with this last shelf, because of course I'm going to change it up here in just a second. But right now I'm just going to add a little cutting board to the back here. I felt like that was a little bit too plain, and so I'm going to add a little cutting board, and I'm going to change up my little creamer, that little vignette there, just a little bit more too. Oh man, I really, really am loving the way this little vignette is looking. But don't worry, I'm going to change this up one more time too. Y'all, my little decorating wheels were really turning today. And like I said earlier, I'm going to change up this top shelf just one more time. So bear with me as I add and take away a few things to the top shelf. Y'all, I filmed this on a Saturday morning, and I'm doing the voiceover on a Wednesday night, and I'm thinking, wonder why I did not like that top shelf. not that I don't like the way it turns out, but I can't remember really why I wanted to add some more things. I think I just really wanted to display that wooden mug holder with all my creamers on it. That mug holder came from Charlotte's Trade Days, and I love the dark brown. I think that's probably what I wanted to do. I think because I added that dark brown wooden board to the bottom shelf, and I thought that would really look good if I went ahead and tried to fit in this mug holder on the top shelf also. So I think that was probably my thoughts, that I didn't have enough wood tones going on in this top shelf. So we're going to go with that. And then here is one more time, I'm going to add one more thing to this bottom shelf, and I'm just going to take my little plates that also came from an antique store and just use those underneath that little wreath. And I think that just adding those little white plates look really good and kind of completes that little area. Some of you are like, that's probably too much, Robin. I probably could have taken that little dark tray out, but I just left it the way it is. So of course we're going to light a candle, and then we're going to be through with this kitchen hutch, and then we're going to move over to one of my favorite areas, and that is to the left of my hutch, right behind the door. I've got my door open so the sun can come through, but I've got another little area right behind my front door there that I'm going to add back in a little antique bench that came from Charlotte's, and one of those, gosh, what are those things called? Hang on, let me find out that word for the little thing I'm going to hang on the wall. Hang on. Okay, oh my goodness, sometimes words just slip my mind, as you guys know if you've been around here for a while. But so there's the wooden stool, and then I'm going to add back in my wooden accordion peg rack that actually came from a home interior website that's no longer active. But I tried to do that oven cleaner on this bench. It was a little darker to try to get it down to like a natural wood tone, and that's as light as I could get it. So I just left the accordion the same color too, so it kind of all go together. Now normally I hang a picture on top of this, some type of artwork on top of this accordion, but today, since my walls are freshly painted and I'm not real sure what picture I'm going to hang up there, I'm not going to hang a picture today, and I'm just going to put a few items here on this accordion peg rack to keep it very simple. And then on the stool I'll just add one of my plants and a pillow. That pillow also came from an antique store, and that's pretty much all I'm going to do here in this area today, guys. Okay, my friend, that's all I have for you today. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, maybe subscribe before you leave if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys. If you're new, please leave me a comment in the comment section, maybe where you're from, your name. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, thank you. You guys know I love you and I appreciate you. And thanks for spending some of your precious time with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends. Hello friends, and Happy New Year! Today's video, I'm still taking down my Christmas decor. However, I'll also be adding some winter decor to my living room today. So if you're still struggling to take down your Christmas decor and need some motivation to do that, hopefully this video will definitely motivate you to get down your Christmas decor and to give you some winter decorating ideas. If you're new today, hello, I'm Robin and welcome to my channel. Okay friends, I've got my new fluffy house shoes on. I've got my big girl drink ready. As you can see outside, friends, it is a beautiful sunny day here in Texas. Perfect for taking down all the Christmas decor. It's about Ziggy's nap time. Hey Zig! So he's about to take a nap while I clean the house. Okay guys, my plan is to get all of my Christmas decor down in my living room today and get my tree down. However, I'm not real sure if I'll have enough time to get my tree down today. It's New Year's Eve. I'm not sure what the family has planned for tonight, so I may not get the tree down, but I'm going to try to get as much as I can down. What I'd like to do is kind of show you guys each area and then show you what I'm going to leave up for winter and what I'm going to take away and then work on one area at a time. Okay, so I feel like this blanket and this pillow can definitely stay here for winter. I'll take out that little Christmas tree out of my plant there. I'm going to keep, I believe, that little candle holder there. I love the frosted look. I think that's perfect for winter. And I may even leave these presents. I'm not real sure what I'm going to do in this little area. Of course, I've got to take down the little Christmas tree, I think, and the blanket. So I won't be removing too much in this area. Okay, so let me show you this side of the room real quickly. I did go ahead and just leave the top of that dish box blank. I want to try to keep pretty minimal decor in here. I love to kind of let my house, I guess you could call it breathe, air out before I start filling it up with more decor. So I'm just going to leave that simple right there. I added another blanket inside that basket just to make it be more fuller and make that Christmas tree kind of stand up. I decided to leave that tree there. I think it is simply adorable, and I'm pretty sure it'll kind of pass as a winter decor item. All I did on that little table was take that little Christmas tree out, which I probably could have left that too, but I took it out, and then of course left my chair and a half with that green blanket and that pillow. So really loving the way this little area turned out. Very, very simple. Right now, my coffee table, I feel like I'm probably going to remove anything that's red, so I'm probably going to try to find something else to go around that candle. But I do want to keep this candle. I didn't really burn it very much during Christmas, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love the green on it, so I'll try to take away that wreath and try to find something else to go on that little gold tray that I think I'm going to try to leave. And then I'll keep my beautiful Christmas trees here for a while. And I'm not sure, I may leave this here and I may take that away. So let's just get everything off and see what I'm gonna do here on the coffee table.
2 a.m. in the car playing our favorite song. Turn it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night.
And friends, I say this a lot on my channel that the camera is very deceiving. So look at this tray that I'm going to use. It looks very clean, doesn't it? But let me show you. Once you kind of run your finger across it. Oh my goodness. Look how dirty it is. Oh, can you see that? So I just want to kind of show you guys how the camera is very deceiving. I know sometimes you think that we're cleaning a clean house, but we're not, I can assure you.
I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. Calling sick in the morning, baby, don't leave. They don't need to know we're out here wild and free. They say we're crazy, it's too much. And yeah, we're crazy, deep in love. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go.
Okay, so I made a few changes. I went ahead and took off that really shiny gold tray. I thought it was just a little bit too shiny, and went and got this matching tray I got from, let's see, I think it came from the Hearth and Hand collection about 2 years ago, and these trees match that tray. And then I just added a sweet little pine wreath with these, I think these are called Juna berries. Correct me if I'm wrong, but something close to that. But just to use that wreath there to kind of give it some greenery and just something to put my candle in. And then I left this little area just the same. So if you'll notice, kind of the way I like to decorate my coffee table, it's so big, is to kind of make two little vignettes. So this is my vignette here with my 2 trees, the tray, and the candle. So that's 5 items. And then over here on this side, I just used that tray, that little deer, and some magazines. So that's 3 items to me, because the magazines are like 1 item. So that's kind of how I like to decorate my coffee table, is just to create 2 vignettes in the middle of it.
With you right next to me, so alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. This is everything.
And one last thing I almost forgot to add back is the sweet little wooden tic-tac-toe game. The grandkids really like that, especially the 3-year-old. Okay, now that we have this area complete, the coffee table is done, we've got new pillows on the couch, let's move over to this shelf here as you walk in the living room on the left. And y'all, I have so enjoyed having these little LED lights here and inside these gold candle holders and also these red LED candles here. I have so enjoyed this at nighttime when the lights are off. Okay, so on this shelf, just because I'm absolutely still in love with this picture I got up here, I think I'm going to try to keep this top shelf still the same. I think this red reindeer will definitely go for winter, and those little white shaggy Christmas trees with the wood bottoms. So I may leave this top shelf the way it is. And going back to where I said I'm going to try to get rid of anything red, I think I'm going to take away these red LED lights, leave the little wreath there and the beautiful Christmas trees a little longer, and put maybe just a white or a clear LED light inside that wreath right there, or what I'm using as a candle holder. Okay, now on this shelf, I'm going to take away the "Oh Come Let Us Adore Him." I think I may leave the little white Christmas trees, not sure about that. I'll remove these Christmas books and the little bells, and second guessing myself if I should take away those gold candle holders. I'm going to look through my decor and see if I've got maybe something else to replace those with, but kind of going back and forth on what all I'm going to take off of this shelf. And with this little vignette being my favorite vignette here in the living room this year, I may just leave it like it is. I love that little joy sign. It's got a little bit of gold on it. Not very Christmassy, so guys, I may leave this little tray just like it is. Okay, so let me give you just a quick before shot of my mantle. If you watched the video where I actually decorated this mantle, you'll have seen that I absolutely do not like this garland. I just did not the way that it kind of lays. I thought this wood stuff here, or the little vines were just a little bit too thick, and I really did not enjoy this little garland at all. Now it looks good from a distance, but up close I do not like it at all. So I am going to go ahead and leave that up, though I think it's very wintry. I will take off the little green sashes that I've put on those candlesticks and that lantern. Of course, that lantern is just going to come down completely. I'll take down the Merry Christmas sign, and I'll take down the extra red berries I have in that vase there. And then I may add just a few more winter touches here. I think I'll leave that black deer up. I absolutely love him. He is just gorgeous. And I may change out those gold candlesticks for some black candlesticks. So really not sure what all I'm going to move around here and change out, but let's start working on it and see what we can come up with. Right, then down here on the hearth, I kept it very simple down here on the hearth this year. I will definitely take away Mr. White Deer there with a little pretty holly berry wreath around his neck. He is gorgeous, but he is a little Christmassy. If that little berry thing might come off of his neck, I might leave it, but I'm going to take him down. I may leave these little flocked Christmas trees up a little bit more, remove that Mary sign. I do love the little wooden beads on there, and I do love the kind of ambiance this puts off with those little LED lights that are on there at nighttime. So I think that's all I'm going to take away from here, and maybe add a few more things if it's too bare once I get rid of the deer and the lapilla. For here, I will get rid of those lanterns, maybe bring back my black lanterns or something else to go here, maybe a basket with some pillows and blankets in it. Now this blanket tree, I absolutely love it. I was so happy with this green and cream colored blanket that I got from Kirkland's. I love the little pewtered bells, and I think I'm going to leave this little wreath here, and I may leave the green sash on there. I think it goes really well up against that blanket. Okay, and then for my last area here in the living room is my TV stand. I think I may just turn around that Merry Christmas box. I think the other side is blank, and leave up those pewter looking Christmas trees. I just love them. And then of course take away this berry wreath that's here on the bottom, and maybe put something else on top of my dish box. That thing is so ugly, but it will not fit on this side. It kind of sticks out. You see how it kind of sticks out down there? So the door won't shut. So I wish I could cover that up, but it's not possible. So I believe that's all the changes I'm going to make here on my TV stand. so let's go over this bookshelf really quickly. I did go ahead and just leave this little last shelf exactly the way I had it. I absolutely think it is adorable. And Liv will move up to the next shelf. I went ahead and I took everything off and added these two black vases I picked up from, I believe, the Hearth and Hand line last year. I think they're just beautiful. I love adding a black touch to an area. It just really completes the area to me. And that little stem right there is the same as that down there, and I did get those this year from the Hearth and Hand collection. I just love those added touches of greenery. Now this shelf, guys, I think I may just take down those what are those, gold trees. Since I didn't leave too much gold on my coffee table, I think I'm going to take those down and maybe just scoot this down to the middle. Let's see what that looks like. And then of course I left my top shelf just the way it was. I just love those little fluffy Christmas trees, that reindeer, and that beautiful sign. Okay, talk about minimal. I think this is the least amount of decor that I've had on this shelf since I've got it, but very simple. I think it's very cozy and definitely wintry. Let me know in the comment section if you liked the fact that I removed those Christmas trees there on that second shelf, or if you would have kept the gold Christmas trees there. We'll leave it here during the winter, and then we will reevaluate this come springtime. Okay, I kept this little side table very simple because this table gets used so much. Derek sits there in his recliner, and I sit here to the left of the couch. I kept it very simple. Kept my candle that smells so good, even if you don't light it. That little pretty pillar candle holder that I got from the Threshold line, I believe this past spring. And another one of those greenery pieces that went along with a couple that I used on the bookshelf. So I think it's very pretty and very simple. So now let's add a blanket to our couch here.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road.
All right, now of course I've changed my mind, so I took off everything that was on the mantle, and now that it's all cleared off, I thought, I really just want to take this garland off. I do not like it. There's no sense in me living up here any longer, so I'm just going to take this garland off also, and we're pretty much going to decorate this mantle from scratch, but I'm still going to leave it really simple and minimal.
When you grow up, you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers, and you'll find what you've got. Searching for glory. I took out an old pen and wrote in my story. Then I kept walking on down the road. When the time is up, it's time to go.
Okay, so here's my final look on the mantle. Very minimal, probably the least amount of decor I've used on this mantle. Also, I've just got a set of candlesticks, this great black metal deer. I just took an old crock and put a bunch of little pine stems in it, and of course left my gold Christmas trees, and I think they go really well with the garland that I left up there. So what do y'all think? Like I said, very simple. Let me take the other garland that I had and let me lay it on the mantle and see what that looks like real fast.
Stop looking for the answers, and you'll find what you've got when you grow up.
Okay, so here's the look with the added second garland, and I think I like it, guys. I think it goes well since the other garland is kind of above the mirror. I think it just kind of completes this area with a little bit more gold also, but I think I'm gonna keep it.
Whether you like it or not, stop looking for the answers, and you'll find what you've got.
Okay, so here is the final look of the hearth. Very, very simple, but I think it's very cozy also. Now let me give you a complete look of the whole fireplace. I think I've said this several times in this video, but this is definitely the least decor I have used on this fireplace, but I do love the minimalism of it for sure. Okay, I think it turned out really good. I like it that I left the gold Christmas trees up there. They kind of help with that garland. I love the pine that's in that crock. And I really like it that I pulled in another one of those wicker baskets, just to kind of coincide with the wicker basket on the right side of the fireplace. And of course, you can never go wrong with lanterns. Lanterns are just great staple pieces to have in your home. I've got some black ones, I've got some gold ones, and I've got some wood ones. And they add such a cozy feel to any area that you're trying to decorate. Alright friends, I plan to get my Christmas tree taken down today also, but as you can see, that didn't get done today. So come back Sunday and we'll be tackling the Christmas tree and hopefully taking down all my Christmas decor in my kitchen. If you happen to be new today, I would love it if you would leave a comment in the comment section, maybe your name and how you found my channel. Did YouTube recommend my channel, or did maybe a friend refer me from their channel? And if you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button or that thumbs up button. It would help me out greatly if you would take the time and do that before you leave today. Hello friends, and Happy New Year. Did you make any New Year's resolutions this year? I pretty much did the same ones. Grow closer to God, be a better steward of my money, and take care of my health. I feel like if I keep those three things in order, then I'm doing pretty good for myself. But let me know in the comment section if you have any goals for 2023. Okay guys, today we're gonna finish taking down my Christmas decor. Already did my bedroom, already did my living room, and now the big huge task of taking down my kitchen and my dining room area. So if you need some cleaning motivation, decorating motivation, motivation to get down your Christmas decor, then I've got the video for you today. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin and welcome to my channel. Okay, we're gonna start here at the dining room table. I'm going to take everything off here because this is where I'll be putting my decor as I'm taking it down. So let's get everything off and then we'll start over on this side of the kitchen. Okay, all cleared off. So now let's fill it up with this Christmas decor. Guys, I feel like in this area that I can leave up these 3 items on top of the fridge. I think the white Christmas tree is okay, possibly, and then leaving up the flock trees. I think they're so pretty for winter, so I'm not gonna mess with this area today. Okay, so now let's focus on this corner here. Now, ignore those dishes. I feel like I have got to concentrate and just work on getting down Christmas decor. So pretend that those dishes are not there, and then let me show you what I'm gonna take out of this basket. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is anything that's breakable that needs to be wrapped up in tissue paper, I'm going to put it at the far end of the table. And then items that doesn't necessarily need to be or don't necessarily need to be wrapped up, I'm going to keep them on this side of the table. Just so when I go to put things in my tubs, I'll be a little bit more organized. Alright, so I kept it very simple here. Normally I would put something right there because I hate that cord showing, but I am definitely going to try to keep my kitchen minimal through the winter and then really spruce it up for spring. So I'm trying to keep all of my vignettes pretty simple. All I've done is place this gorgeous little wreath here, and I love the flocked look there. Kept the trees, kept the little black and white house, and then just put a little black stand to kind of go along with my black and white house. So just very simple here in the corner. Okay, now let's work on this kitchen window and this kitchen sink. Like I said before, I'm really trying to minimize all my areas, and my sink, I'm just going to take everything off of it for now and just leave the windowsill pretty simple also. Now, if you'll notice, I don't even really leave a lot of kitchen appliances on my countertops. I don't even like to have my paper towels out on the countertops. I put them under the kitchen sink. I'm just real funny about that. I don't know why. Okay, so now let's move over to the left of my stove, and I'm really going to minimize this area too. I usually always have a cutting board, and like you see here, my salt and pepper and my oil sitting here by the stove. But you know what? I'm just going to take all that away today and just make it be very simple here by the stove. Okay, all I'm going to do here is add this little flock Christmas tree and put back my plant and my little houses and leave my cup towel. I've said this before, but I just feel like using cup towels really warm up an area, make it a little cozy. Okay guys, and I know I said I was going to try to leave these dishes here while I filmed this video today. However, I just couldn't do it. So I went ahead and took a second and put up all the dishes that were sitting here. Okay, now let's move over to my cocoa bar, which is one of my favorite areas here in the kitchen. So I am going to go ahead and just take down my Christmas mugs and just put my favorite glass coffee mugs that I got from Walmart on my little stand there. And I am going to leave some of my decorations there because I just love this cocoa bar area. So I'm going to take away pretty much everything that's Christmas wise. I'm going to leave my little sprinkles there because those are so good on my hot chocolate. And I'll go ahead and leave that Pioneer Woman, that tall wooden tree in the back. I absolutely love that piece of decor. So I am going to leave that here on the coffee bar area just to kind of leave it pretty minimal, but still give it a little personality. So these are these glass coffee mugs that I got from Walmart. I think I got these last year, and they are just wonderful. And nothing looks better than like when you're going to make some iced coffee and with some whipped cream on top. top. It looks so pretty inside that glass. So I love those glasses. And then I'll take just this regular glass jar that I have, and I filled it up with some of my coffee K-cups. And my daughter gave me this sweet little jar for Christmas, and I cannot wait to make some iced coffee and drink out of that, but I haven't used it yet. Okay, now to move over to another favorite area in my kitchen, and that is my open shelving. I just love these. So again, I'm going to try to leave these pretty minimal, but I really love these white houses. I think they look really good for winter also. So I will leave pretty much everything here on this first shelf. I'll leave it still pretty much the same. But I will take pretty much everything off the top shelf and add some winter decor to the top shelf. Alright, now that I finally got those florals into that green vase, it took me forever to get them to look right. I started off putting my favorite cutting boards here at the top, and then I thought, I don't really like that look. I ended up not liking it, plus that cake stand was a little bit too wide, and there wasn't really a lot of room, so I'll end up taking those cutting boards off, and still using that cake stand, but you'll see adding just a sign back there instead of those cutting boards. So once I got that, the first shelf decorated, I thought, I really also need some height back here to kind of even out that top picture. So I'd actually forgot about this sign. I bought this sign from Hobby Lobby back when I was doing Christmas shopping, and it was like 60% off. It was a really great price. I love the saying, "As for me and my home, we will serve the Lord," and I loved that mint green and the wood frame around it. So it was a perfect little piece, I thought, to go here on this top shelf. Okay, so now let's move over to this little corner area here. And guys, I show me undecorating this area, but for some reason I did not film me decorating this area. So I'll show you an after shot of what I did here at the end of the video. I kept it very simple and just used my little diffuser and put a little wreath underneath the diffuser. That's all I put there on that little table. And then these are just little staple pictures that I keep here on the wall. And then we're going to move over to this little area to the left of the hutch. And I have said this before that I should have already done this. I'm going to take that Easy Off oven cleaner and I'm going to get that little stool down to its natural color. And I think I'm also going to do that peg rail. So hopefully I'll have that video up pretty soon. I actually have several different DIY projects to do throughout the house this year. Since I work full-time, I tell you what, that time management for me is so hard to do like those little extra projects like that, because I only have time usually on the weekends to film. My word for the year is definitely time management, because that is something that I struggle with. I'm usually up every morning between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. because I work a full-time job. I really need that extra time to edit. However, I still have to work in all those little things like our Bible study on Wednesday night. I love doing Joyce Meyer's devotionals in the morning, having time for that. You've got the grandkids that you need to watch, trying to find time to exercise, spend time with friends, try to have a date night with your husband. Gosh, all those things, guys, just add up to terrible time management for me when it comes to making sure I do all that stuff. I'm sure you can all relate to that, just trying to work in everything into your schedule. We are such busy ladies, and we try to prioritize, or at least I do. I do a to-do list every Sunday for the week, but gosh, not everything gets done like it needs to. I have got a new planner, and I have got my time kind of mapped out for each week, and I'm really going to try to get all those things I've said lined out and taken care of through the week so I don't feel just so overwhelmed at times. Let me know in the comment section if you feel the same way, that your time management is just out of control sometimes. It does give me such anxiety, but I also know that we're not supposed to stress ourselves out. We're supposed to just kind of go through our day with calmness and not fear, and rely on the Lord that it will all get done. Anyway, guys, saying all that, after I get a couple of decluttering and organization projects going, or finished, I should say, then my number one DIY project is to paint this kitchen. I'm definitely going to get that project done before spring. I have definitely been procrastinating all year because I am so undecisive on what color to paint the kitchen. Now, I love color in my kitchen. It's always had a color. It's never been like a plain taupe or white. It's always pretty much had some kind of green. I love a green color. However, since I've painted my living room, I can't remember what color it is. It's kind of a light gray. I thought about bringing that same color into my kitchen, maybe on top of my cabinets and down the hallway. I know a lot of people have a certain color throughout their home, especially new built houses nowadays. So I thought about just giving that a try. So that's why I've been such a procrastinator about painting my kitchen, because I just can't decide on color, or just painting my house throughout the same color that I've painted my living room. So I made that decision, and I do believe I'm going to paint the rest of the house in the color that I've painted the living rooms. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope I like it, because I hate to paint. We had a girls painting party back when I painted my living room, so I'm hoping we can have a painting party number 2 and tackle the rest of the house, the kitchen, the hallway, above the cabinets, and just knock that out so I can mark that project off my list. Alright, now I finally completed the hutch, added a few winter pieces to it. I tried to keep it as minimal as I could, but still kind of leave it with some personality. I definitely went with the black and white look. I have so much of that, and I love displaying my white dishes. However, I did add that wicker tray to go along with my wicker lamp that I have there on the top. So, like I said, very simple, very minimum, but I did like it that I could use the products or the items that I already had, and I didn't go out and buy anything new. I probably will be adding some more touches and taking some things away throughout the winter season before spring gets here, but for now we're going to leave it just like this.
Take me to the jungle, teach me tiger law, read to me a poem, sing to you a song, drunk in my devotion, laid out on your chest, student of abandon, with you I am blessed. All at once in a dream, we are together. You could call it a vision or a tether. All at once I can see it put back together. You could call it a vision or a tether.
Okay, now that I've showed you guys some after shots, I'm going to quickly show you my kitchen or my dining room table with all this decor on it, guys. So much. So let's quickly start wrapping up all of the breakable stuff and getting it into my Christmas tub. I'll have one more video for you guys, and that's taking down the Christmas tree. I'm editing this today, and it's January the 4th, so this is Wednesday, and then this weekend I'll be taking down the Christmas tree and rearranging the furniture and getting the living room good and clean for you guys. Then, once all my Christmas decor is down, I'll be jumping into some decluttering and organizing videos, and I'm going to show you some areas in my home that I've never showed you guys before. That's a little scary to me. And then, like I said earlier, I'll have some painting projects that I've been literally putting off for at least over a year now. Painting my kitchen, painting the shelf in my master bedroom, and a few more small things. So before you leave today, be sure to hit that bell notification button. That will allow YouTube to send a notification to you as soon as I post each of these videos. And if you happen to be new today, hello, I'm Robin. I am so happy that you're here today. A little bit about myself. I'm married to my husband Derek for over 30 years. We have 3 grown children, and we just had our 5th grandbaby. So we have a pretty busy life here in Texas. All of my family lives about 20 minutes from me or less, and so we are very blessed to have all of our family in the same town where I grew up in. I've had my channel for about 3 years now, and I do still work a full-time job and then do YouTube on the side, which is pretty much a full-time job also, but I do work full-time, so I mainly post on Sunday for sure, every day or every Sunday. However, the whole month of December, and I'm also going to try in January, I've been posting also a Wednesday afternoon video. So you guys that have been watching me twice a week faithfully for the whole month of December, thank you. It's helped me out so much. We are almost at 6,000. We've been sitting here at the same number for a couple weeks now, but hopefully after this video we will hit 6,000 subscribers, and then I'm going to have a big giveaway. I'm thinking about doing a really good Amazon gift card. Let me know in the comment section what you'd be interested in when I do my 6,000 subscriber giveaway. Alright, so I'm going to save you guys from seeing me put away all of this to Christmas decor. I'm going to show you a quick before picture and then a quick after picture. What a difference. It feels so good to get all that Christmas decor put away. This is where I keep all of my table runners and my tablecloths. I'm going to use this really gorgeous embroidered tablecloth that I got off of Amazon a couple years ago. If anyone's interested in it, let me know in the comment section and I'll give you the link. But I love this. It's so neutral and it's the perfect winter to tide me over for winter until spring gets here. Alright, so in keeping with my minimal kitchen, I'm just going to use this dough bowl, this beautiful frosted lamb's ear wreath, and a candle. Now, I like to if I don't use all of my candles for any holiday, I usually pack mine away and use them again next year. And this is what I did with this candle. And so let me know in the comment section, do you like to just burn all your candles up first and not reuse them? Or are you like me? Do you like to reuse them? This one, I probably can even use this again next year. So that's a pretty good feeling because those can get pretty expensive. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of after shots, and then we're going to wipe down the cabinets with this Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose cleaner in the mum scent. I absolutely love this scent. I told you guys that I don't really subscribe to Grove anymore, but I had stocked up on so many different supplies that I didn't buy anything from Grove this year. I did buy a couple of things from Target, since Target carries that Mrs. Meyer's line now, but I did really good in saving on buying cleaning products. Now, I still have my staples when it comes to cleaning products. My Blue Dawn dishwashing liquid, my Clorox, and let's see, my spray away glass cleaner, and my Pledge. Those are some of my staples that I always have to buy. Let me know in the comment section. Oh, and Pine Sol. I love Pine Sol. Let me know in the comment section what your favorite cleaning products are besides Mrs. Meyer's. I always love getting new ideas of new cleaning products. Okay friends, if you're still watching my video, thank you so much. It truly helps out my channel when you watch my videos all the way through to the end, and I know a lot of you do that, and I greatly appreciate you. If you happen to be new today, leave me a comment in the comment section, maybe your name, where you're from, how you even found my YouTube channel. I appreciate you greatly. I sure hope I somehow motivated you to get an area in your home picked up, decluttered, cleaned, and maybe even get some of your Christmas decor down. Come back next week, we'll be taking down the Christmas tree, adding some more cozy winter decor, and then we'll be jumping right into some decluttering. I'm going to take care of my closet, my dresser, some areas I've never showed you guys before. I so appreciate your support, and I'll see you all next week. Hello friends, I'm Robin. If you happen to be new, I've got a simple winter home tour for you today. When a new season comes around, I love decorating my home just a little by little. I'll usually start in the back of the house with my master bedroom and then work my way to the front of the house and finish up by decorating my living room, which sometimes I call my den. I'll break my videos down into about 20-minute videos in order to show you guys more details in the areas that I'm decorating instead of one really long video where I'm decorating my whole house at once. For instance, in my kitchen, I'll film one video decorating my hutch, then decorating the rest of the dining room, and then I'll move into the kitchen, decorate the coffee bar, and then in one video, possibly decorating my open shelves, finish up decorating the kitchen in another video. So I may have 4 to 5 videos showing how I decorate for that season in my dining room and kitchen, along with possibly 5 or more videos decorating the rest of the house. Then at the end of that season, I'll combine all my rooms into one big home tour, which is what this video is all about today. I'll be showing you guys each room of my house and how I created a cozy and inviting modern farmhouse feel to my home. Before I started my YouTube channel, I didn't really decorate for winter. I would take down all of my Christmas decor and normally just leave my home pretty bare until spring came around, which at times would leave me pretty sad, kind of an unexplainable sadness. So when I started seeing other YouTubers in my niche taking down just some of their Christmas decor and leaving up anything that could help your home still have a winter vibe but not so Christmassy, man, that was really exciting to me. This is my 3rd year to decorate my home for winter and I'm just loving it. And as you can see, I also leave up some flocked trees with LED lights on them. They just help to keep that cozy ambiance feeling in the house just a little bit longer, and that really helps me to transition from winter to spring.
Can't turn the tide, let the water go where it wants to go. You can run and hide, you can bury yourself beneath the stones. Somebody told me don't pretend, 'cause everyone could use a friend sometimes. Take some good advice. Don't let your fear decide. That's how you break inside. You don't need to worry. Somebody is waiting down the line to pick up the pieces. Hey, you'll be alright. I can feel the sun and how the wind makes way across the fields. Let me take a breath. Let me be a part of something real. Someone said it's better when you hold on to a helping hand. Sometimes we could all use a friend. Don't let your fear decide.
I also love decorating with plants. I am definitely a plant person. I got my green thumb from both of my grandmothers, but you'll see plants scattered throughout my house today. They add such life to your home, and they're really great purifiers for the air in your home. I'll have many more plants come spring and summer. If you feel like you cannot take care of a plant, however you really want to try, I recommend trying, I don't know the official name of it, but it's called the mother-in-law's tongue. And you'll see when I get to my bedroom, I've got one sitting on a black stool, but those are so easy to take care of. They just like to be dry, so you don't even have to water them very often. So I would highly recommend you starting with one of those plants. They're not only easy to take care of because they like to be dry, but they do not require a lot of sun, so you can definitely put them in more of a darker area and they will definitely thrive. My home is a mixture of modern decor and farmhouse style. I love mixing the old with the new. Antique pieces are great conversational pieces. I have my grandmother's sewing machine table in my living room, and I have several thrifted pieces in my home. The stool to the left of the hutch and the green table in the corner by my dining room window came from my friends Charlotte and David's antique shop. They have such good stuff there. There is a black table in the hallway that came from a girlfriend of mine when she moved out of state about 20 years ago. She left that with me. It was her childhood. It was in her childhood bedroom, and I just cherish that table. The nightstand you'll see on Derek's side of the bed in our master bedroom came from an antique store in my hometown. I just feel mixing modern decor along with antique pieces helped me to create that cozy and inviting feeling that I try to go for in my home. I don't like that stuffy feeling you sometimes get in a home that is completely straight lined and lacking character. Now don't get me wrong though, I have YouTube friends that have newly built modern homes that are just sensational. I just prefer a more country and lived in atmosphere for my home. I feel like I do decorate some of my rooms a little different than others. For instance, my bedroom. I try to keep that room very, very minimal. I have just a few surfaces for decor. I only have furniture pieces that I call necessary functional pieces, such as my TV, the TV stand, the dresser, end tables. I have a very neutral color on the walls and a couple of mirrors to help the room appear bigger because it is smaller than most master bedrooms. I believe my bedroom is more modern compared to my kitchen and dining room though. When it comes to my dining room and kitchen, I definitely don't lean towards simple and minimal. I love adding color and personality to my kitchen. The Pioneer Woman line at Walmart is one of my favorite lines, and if you guys are familiar with that line, it's full of a floral design which I absolutely love. I try not to bring those pieces out though in the fall or winter, however. When spring arrives, it's on. I fill my kitchen with lots of color. I love creating vignettes throughout my home, but especially in my kitchen. You can easily create a vignette with a cake stand, a basket, a tray. It's so simple, and I usually decorate in odd numbers. So if you can see also that I've added some live plants to my vignettes, but a lamp always works good in every room. I'm a huge lamp person. You'll you'll see I've got lamps in my living room, in my dining room, in my kitchen, in my bathroom, in my bedroom. So lighting is very important in my home. I hope I can encourage you to put a lamp somewhere. Maybe one in your hallway, on a table, in a corner in your kitchen, or even in your bathroom. And another reason I have a lot of lamps in my house is I don't have to use my overhead lights as much. And the ambiance that a little lamp puts off is just wonderful. To me, it's just another layer of coziness in my home.
Used to think the world of you, but somewhere down the line we changed and we grew and we fell out of touch as time goes by. Still I'm holding on to you. I know that it's time for me to let you go. I know that it's time for us to part, though it breaks my heart. Baby, it's time for me to face the truth and say it out loud. I don't know you anymore. I don't know you anymore, like I used to do before. Used to be inseparable. I used to stand by you. Now I'm only holding on to a bittersweet memory of you. Oh, I wish it wasn't true. I know that it's time for me to let you go. I know that it's time for us to part, though it breaks.
And the last room I'm going to show you guys today is my master bedroom. If you'd like to watch all the videos that I put together that form this home tour, I'll have a link below my description box. It'll be a link where you can click on it and you can watch I think there's 6 videos for my winter decorating series, and you can watch them back to back without any interruption. Okay guys, if you're still watching me, I appreciate you so much. You all know you help me. You help out my channel when you watch my videos all the way through. Hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment, and maybe share this video with your friends and family. I hope you got some kind of farmhouse modern decorating ideas today from this home tour. Thank you for spending some of your precious time with me. If you happen to be new to my channel today, I would love to hear from you in the comment section. Maybe your name, where you're from, how you found my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account. It's the same as my YouTube channel. It's at Robin Lane Lowe. I would love for us to follow each other over on that platform. It really is a great and easy way for us to get to know each other. Okay friends, I'm going to end this with me sitting on the couch in my favorite spot in the living room. Hey guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!